Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. We're watching here for a turnaround at any moment. I mean, it is turning around at the moment. It's just that we need to get some evidence about how reliable is it. Okay, so the move up is not clearly impulsive at this stage. Nevertheless, the move of the most recent lows was around 50%. So it is quite significant though. And as I explained in one of the last videos, a sustained break above 2.56 cents would be the first indication really that a turnaround is happening. It is not reliable yet though, but it would be a first indication. It's the first, let's say major level of resistance, on the way down where we had previous support. That 78.6 retracement, when broken to the upside, that could be a first signal, a usable signal that the trend really is shifting back to the upside. And we're still very early, right? I mean, the idea is, okay, what could happen? The idea is that this is still a wave one and the move down is a wave two. I'm skeptical at this stage because price broke below the 78.6 retracement, which isn't great. And that is the 2.56 cent level. So if GALA can recover that, good, okay, then it has a chance. So that's why I said it would be the first signal that things are turning around. But bear in mind that the next rally would be a third wave. Yeah, so we're very early. We're now at 2.5 cents. And 2.5 cents. And the rally in a third wave should take us to at least the 1.618 extension, round about 10 cents. Yeah, maybe just below that, 9.4 cents. But it can always extend further in a third wave rally. The third wave rally itself should be a 5-wave move. So what I have sketched out here might be only the first wave of the third wave, this 5-wave move. So again, it's all about waves within waves. So we can still give the bullish idea a chance. As I said, in recent videos, we expected price to go eventually below the 78.6 retracement because all the Fibonacci extension targets were between the 78.6 retracement level, between 2.56 cents and the 88.7 Fib level at 2.09 cents. So a lot of targets there. And that's why we sort of expected price to get there. The lowest target was down here, which is where it turned around. So now it's literally just to be watching for a potential reversal until I have a 5-wave move up. I can't really confirm it from a TA point of view that price is turning around and rallying to the upside. But as I also said in previous videos, reward is pretty high, risk is low in terms of, where you put your stop loss for invalidation, which would be below the December low. Because if we break below that level, then we have invalidation of the uptrend, and we are back in a state of uncertainty on this chart. But at the moment, it's still holding the bullish setup. And I highlighted before to you that honestly, it should really be finished, this move down, because if it's not, then we are most likely going to have invalidation. So that's why I count the bullish scenario as finished. Not to highlight it definitely is finished, but to highlight that, okay, honestly, it must be finished. If it's not, okay, then we're dealing here with a bearish scenario, which of course is possible. But it would be, it would need obviously a break below that, where we June low to confirm. So yeah, a lot of the altcoins are in a similar situation at the moment where they did drop quite a bit. Some actually invalidated bullish scenarios, some didn't. The ones that didn't, and also the other ones, they move higher at the moment, but only in 3 waves. So it's similar to Bitcoin, but they are far behind Bitcoin in the cycle now because Bitcoin obviously is already moving higher and has been moving higher since November, whereas a lot of altcoins are currently invalidating their bullish setup. So they are far behind. They don't really have that structure behind them, okay, of a larger uptrend yet, whereas Bitcoin has it. So for any turnaround here, we need to have I think, healthy degree of skepticism because it can still easily break down, especially as long as we only have 3 waves. So as you can see here, this could develop to a diagonal. I highlighted to you in the last video, this is what I need to see to indicate that a bottom might be in. So I need to see 5 waves up. We already have a possible wave 1, a wave 2. This could be a wave 3, again in 3 waves because we're dealing here with a diagonal. Then a wave 4, this could be the wave 4. Might even add a trend line, which guides the process. Problem is with these trend lines, they are not always super clear. I'll leave it like that at the moment, but be aware that trend lines are always a bit subjective as well, depending on how you draw them. Maybe actually we draw it like that, and I think then I have most touch points. Yeah, so price could still come a little lower, touch that trend line here around 2.4 cents. And then if it gets one more high, and I think the chance is definitely there because Bitcoin is also currently doing 3 waves up. It's currently expected to make 5. So GALA could also make 5. And if we then get after that a 3-wave pullback, then we have a good, then we have the next reliable 1-2 setup as per Elliott wave. Yeah. So for now, I would pay attention to that trend line. If the trend line breaks before making 5 waves, I think it might be a reason for concern. Then we have micro support down here at 2.09 cents. If it breaks below that, there's a higher risk it will break below the June low at 1.8 cents. And if it breaks below that, then it will most likely invalidate the overall bullish setup and will also make a new low below 1.55 cents. That means to really show us here that something bullish is going on, I need to see one more high. I mean, ideally it would go above resistance. Ideally, I want to have it above the wave 4 high here, which was 3.1 cents. But I don't think we will get there, not in the first wave. But therefore, it's so important to get the 5 waves and then hold an ABC's pullback. And I will also be able to give you the support area for that as soon as we have the first 5-wave move to the upside. Besides that, it needs a bit of patience. Yeah, the move up could just be corrective. As you can see, it's a 3-wave move. The yellow count indicates what I need to see for the next setup to evolve. But this could at this stage just be a simple WXY setup. So it means that the risk is still there that it breaks down. So WXY. Okay, so it's not a clear signal yet that we're turning around. And also we haven't really broken, well, we have broken above the 2.56 cent level, the 78.6 retracement, but we haven't sustained above it yet. Idea is that it needs to do that, and it would do that if it forms 5 waves up. So yeah, sometimes that, that is one of the times, I think, where we just need to wait and see what the market does, and then when it gives us, when the price comes back to us, this could be the next setup. But at the moment, it's just uncertain. Okay, so especially, I mean, Bitcoin and Ethereum are probably the more attractive ones at this stage in terms of reliability. The altcoins are now in a state where they first need to prove that they are turning around for the next reliable setup and wave count. Alright, that's my update about GALA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.